very late in the first from Kyle. It clearly carried to the second, but how important was UPL in that first period to keep your team in there until they found their legs?
He was great. Upi, I thought, was great in the first, and I thought he was great in the third. Very, very dialed in tonight. It was obviously great to see. He was working.
What did you think about the second period and the way they translated the momentum from Kyle's goal and just got their legs going?
Yeah, we didn't have legs in the first. The break helped us. I thought, the tweaks that we were able to make, they were able to make, and just find a calm in the second period. You could see the passing. We were even in the first. When we say we didn't have our legs, we were hurrying plays. We were skating into pressure, and we found a calm in the second. Moved the puck much better. And obviously, at that point, Alex Tuck took over the game with Middlestead and Skinner. And it was fun to watch that second period.
You mentioned Middlestead. What are your thoughts about him filling in on that line in the absence of Tage, and not even just offensively? Just he made some really great plays defensively over the past couple of games.
Yeah, Middlestead is an ultra competitive guy. So even through challenging times and struggles, we get to see him behind the scenes every day, and he's going to push through. It's in his fiber to compete, and I just look now, he's got 39 assists on the season, and here's a guy that is really kind of gone under the radar, and he's done a nice job for us. And obviously now he gets a chance to play with Tuck and a chance to play with Skinner, and you can see his skill set shine a little brighter.
Kyle scoring that goal prevents you from having to come in and say anything to the guys? Is that the way he leads? That he has that ability where he can just pick his spots and just kind of come up with it. The goal there, he has the big block at the end. That's what you need from your leaders.
Yeah, he is our leader, and those are the little things that matter. I mean, even when he shot the puck, it was you could see the intent, the aggression. It was more than. There was a lot into that shot, and obviously you mentioned a big shot block as well. He's very detailed. It's not easy, guys that age, to play back-to-back, but I thought both nights, last night, tonight, he was full throttle, and that was something we desperately needed tonight, and that goal was big at the end of the first.
Tuck certainly is healthy now, and just how good did he look? He could have had 4 or 5 goals in that game pretty easily.
Well, for everybody that watches us, you can see now that he's healthy, and you can see that he came back soon to help us from injury, too soon to play his game. You can also see with Samuelsson back in the lineup, not only is that huge just because you have Samuelsson back in the lineup, but it's also huge with Dahlin being a +3 too. Dahls can just focus on his game and not trying to compensate for the loss of Sammy and try to do more. So those two guys healthy, Tuck up front, obviously Samuelsson on the back end, just make everybody's life so much easier. Nobody has to try to fill in any voids, and it's big because of that.
You put a run here together. You've got both of these wins. You're 4 or 5 points. You're hanging around. What's it mean? You got 10 days left, and you're still in this thing.
It means a lot. It's something. Obviously, the intent is the objective is to get a playoff spot, and we've dealt with the pressure of that. We've dealt with the pressure of that through injuries that you just we had a tough time compensating for, and now we've hit a groove and a rhythm, and it's been great. These guys have loved the way they've approached it. They grew through some really challenging times, earlier in the month, as many other teams in this race have. If you look at the 7 or 8 teams that are fighting for these last couple of playoff spots, and you look at their record over the last 30 days, it's not too impressive for the whole group. And it almost seemed like the team that's going to fight through and get through that mental block is going to be right there in the end. So we're still in the fight. It's a great thing to see, and I like the way our guys are playing and approaching it.